This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by former unified world champion Stephen Fulton here in Las Vegas. Stephen, it's good to see you. A brief moment there where we reminisced about trying to do some interviews 5-6 years ago. 2019, I think. I think Carl was preparing to face Jamal Herring, or am I? No, it was, some time ago. We was having a few issues, but it's good to see you again.
Nah, likewise.
Stephen, a bit of time out of the ring. How have you felt? Some time to reflect into a Inoue fight, time to get back in a new weight as well. How do things look for you now?
Things been great. Camp has been great. Training has been good. I've been learning and just taking one thing a day at a time.
One day at a time, but that return on Saturday night is only 2 days away now. How excited do you feel to get back under those bright lights?
Very, very excited. I'm very excited to see how I'll perform and put my skills that I've used and been training and working on to usage.
It's obviously always an advantage when a fighter's moving up. You don't need to kind of stress as much to drop those extra few pounds.
I've always been a big fighter, so I'm always had to lose that weight. Shit. I don't look like it, and I haven't been hungry, but I definitely can eat right now, though.
I'll do the eating for you, Stephen. Carlos Castro might be a bit of an unknown quantity to those in the sport, but what do you know about him? What are you expecting he brings?
I expect him to just bring his A game, because I'm going to just adjust, and whatever he got to offer, I have an answer for it.
You mentioned up on the stage you want that stoppage victory. Is that on your mind now? You want to make a statement of featherweight?
I want to stop him, and I know I can.
Do you feel like people don't give you enough respect for your power because they might just look at your record and
low weight class 122? It wasn't much power that I could display when I'm coming down damn near 25, 35 pounds. The 122, I campaigned at 22 since I started 2014. Now I'm at a bigger weight class. Of course, I'm stronger. I displayed that shit in the gym. My bad for cursing, but I displayed it in the gym, and now I'm going to display it in my fights.
Stephen, I heard your comments yesterday about feeling kind of a bit surprised, a bit disrespected almost, being a part of a prelim gang as you've got on your T-shirt there. A sense of frustration there that you are on the prelims, especially given what you've achieved in your career?
At first it was frustrating because like I have achieved so much. I done fought undefeated after undefeated and never was on a prelims before. So it's like then after fighting my last fight, internationally, and I've campaigned and fought 4 back-to-back main events, and then you guys put me on a prelims. It was like a slap in the face for me. I don't know what their whole thing of revamping or getting me back in the limelight or however they look at it, but I feel like they could have went about it a little differently.
Ultimately, you are here though.
I don't care about it no more. Like I'm embracing it.
At least you can make a joke of it, Stephen. Saturday goes to plan. You get that stoppage. Where to next? You look at featherweight, and there's not one man who's kind of dominating the division. But are there any fights in particular? I know in the past a lot of people have
that belt that I'm fighting. My bad for cutting you off, but I just want that belt, the WBA. Start off with that, then we'll unify, see what happens.
A couple of fights I'm going to throw at you. Brandon Figueroa has the interim WBC title. I know for a while people have spoken about how great your first fight was. They imagine you could run it back with him at some point. A fight we could see at featherweight.
That would be great as well too. Yep, a unification bout with him. Whenever he's supposed to fight, 'cause I know he's supposed to fight Ray Vargas for the WBC. Ray Vargas seems like he's taking all damn time doing all of that. Just hope Brandon don't fall victim how I fell victim, waiting on the next fucking man so you can get a belt.
I'll ask you as well, Stephen, being from the UK, we have one featherweight champion, Nick Ball. He fought Ray Vargas.
I want, because that's the weight class I'm #1 for, and this is an eliminator for that belt.
So with that in mind, Nick Ball, what have you made of his kind of trajectory onto the world scene, his performance against Ray Vargas, when he picked up the world title last time out again? What do you make of Nick Ball?
It was a close fight. Close fights should go to the champion, but it happens. Shit happens, and we'll see once we get past this if we can line that up.
Stylistically, how do you think you and Nick Ball would match up?
Perfect, because he seems to be come off as an aggressive, strong fighter, and what we've been working on in camp is perfect for that.
I've also seen some comments from yourself where you've said you hope to one day run it back with Naoya Inoue. There's talk of him eventually moving up to featherweight in the near future. Do you think that's a possibility? Do you think?
Hell yeah. But I would want to be comfortable in a rematch. So even if it is in the near future, I may be 130.
think that's something that could be close for you, 130? Do you feel like?
Yeah, I'm big, bro. I'm just now, like, it's been a year since I had to make weight, so imagine where I'm coming down from.
As a former opponent of his, I'm interested to get your thoughts on who you think at 122 or maybe some moving up, who do you think could give him the toughest test?
None of them. I don't know who anybody at 122 anymore, so.
One name that a lot of people mention is Junto Nakatani, who would have to move up for that fight. Do you think Junto Nakatani could upset Naoya Inoue?
I haven't saw him fight.
Fair enough.
I said I did. I haven't saw him fight.
That's fair enough, Stephen. Going back to your Philadelphia roots, talk to me about working with Bozy Ennis and obviously working alongside Jaron Ennis.
It's been amazing. It's been great. Training alongside another great young fighter, and you know that was my whole thing of training alongside them, because you need people around you that can motivate you, and you know, pick up things and learn from. You're never too old. You're never too old to learn. Even though I'm older than Boots, I'm never too old to learn. And I'm not a stubborn fighter that thinks I'm better than everyone else.
With Boots himself, do you see him as the number one at that division? Because he's had a frustrating time trying to get unifications over the line.
Yeah, but I hope he don't just stick around waiting for people to give him those fights that he want and just do whatever he want to do.
How difficult can that be? Because obviously there's some great fights at 154 for him, the likes of.
I think he's gonna do great at 154, and he'll be stronger. And it also will be a test for him and the boxing media, and I'm in the boxing world as well, to see him campaign at a higher weight class, to see if that will be the speculations of others, to see if he can maintain that power and stop these guys. And when he does do that, then what will be their excuse next?
He's called for a fight with Terence Crawford for ages. How do you think he would fare against Terence?
Like, it'll be a great fight for him because he's a talented young fighter. He's hungry, he's more than ready, and he deserves the shot. It is a dangerous fight for Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is a dangerous fight for Boots as well, but they're two dangerously good fighters, and I respect both men.
Before we wrap this up, Stephen, final word to yourself. Anything you want to leave on? Anything you want to say?
Nah, just tune into the prelims.
Stephen, it's good to see you again after all these years. Good luck on Saturday.
Tune into the prelims.